We're ready.
Rich, you ready? We'll open this meeting at 5:06. On my clock.
We don't even have any agendas. Make sure to make copies.
No, don't worry about it. He goes just read it off. That's fine. I basically know what it is.
I have it right here.
Oh, right here. No, let me a minute.
Oh, that's fine.
Well, meeting adjustments to the agenda.
That's probably different board. Give me 2 seconds.
Different board.
That's a lot.
Well, I guess they're finally done the lake road now.
No,
Yeah, I saw them pulling the
Finishing, finishing touches. They gotta pick up the barrels and that's it.
can actually get to the dumping tire fashion.
Right. Well, and I live up there on the winter road. It's like, oh, sit in traffic for an hour. And them stupid automatic traffic lights, I hate those.
Yeah.
They never work right.
I'll tell you what, and I know we're on camera, but if it's turning red and it just turned red, I'm not there yet, I'm going through it
Oh, me too.
every time,
Yep, absolutely.
everywhere.
I'm going.
I don't care.
Now they have that on record now.
I don't care. Hopefully the chief doesn't look at this video.
Keep an eye out for Allen Road construction. So when are we getting snow? Not happening this year?
Not in the next week probably, but he said next week it's gonna start getting colder and colder. Thanksgiving's gonna be pretty cold.
Is it?
So they say, that's what Russ Murley said.
See, the almanac, the farmer's almanac wasn't calling for anything
I don't know.
more than a maybe chance until like the middle of December.
Well, maybe this is free up.
What is the speech?
What time did you open at again? 5:00.
5:06.
All right,
Sorry about
no,
I don't know who runs the show, but they do a very good job.
Tracy, we miss her.
I gave him that off. Yeah. I think it's 51 all day. Okay,
that. All right. We have a quorum.
any conflicts, anybody can
Any
proceed?
conflicts of interest? Any adjustments to the agenda?
None.
No. Review the meeting minutes I did yesterday. Does anyone have any questions on October 12th meeting minutes? No. I'll make a motion to accept the meeting minutes for October 12th, 2021, as they are written.
Second that.
All those, any further discussion? All those in favor? 4-0. Public speak. None present. All right. Keith
Rich,
does-
Rich, you want to speak? Okay.
There's a lot of cars out there. I was a little nervous going on walking into here. Purchase orders? No.
No.
Abatements and supplemental billing?
So that can actually come off. Part of the ordinance change with the approval of the commitment actually kind of null and voids that. So I approved 3, since we put billing out based on clear there's 2 of them because of second meters that weren't, let's say, weren't read correctly based on the hookup of the residents.
So abatements and supplemental billing are not going to come before this board anymore?
Won't come from the board. I'll
Okay.
say,
Really?
I can share it with you. I don't know, because I can approve them now.
We're not fiscally responsible. Right, I got it. Yeah, that totally makes sense.
Still, I can obviously still bring them to you guys, so you can see them. That makes sense, so you can see I see them still.
Yeah,
Just
sure.
to see them just for information.
Okay.
You
All right.
Make a note real quick. So I tell you right now, I approved one for Chris Farmer. He this meter was interesting. He hooked up his. That's right. His secondary meter actually is what his house was used in the plumbing. It's goofy, it's backwards, it's legitimate. It sounds like how it should be, but it's how we do it normally. It's backwards. Normally, a second meter is what you put out of the house. This is actually what he uses in the house.
He totally did it back. That's what we do.
Right.
I
So-
walked in there when he first did it. I go, that's wrong, What do you mean? This guy does it all the time. It's like, well, that's not the way, I mean, it'll work, but that's not the way we do it.
So it's kind of
So
like,
you have to
You need to
back,
call Keith.
you have to back solve it.
Right, right. So it was interesting, I approved one for Jimmy Genasti because I forgot to input his secondary meter. So that one, I think there was one more, another abatement was for a lotter on Main Street. And that one was, for whatever reason, their account number got put into their consumption. So they got charged 3,400 cubic feet when their account number 3,400.
That's fine.
So just get-
Oh, that's fine.
Whoops.
I'm glad that we caught it. All right, so we go on to applications. We start at the top with Mike and Sue Brannigan.
Yeah, I honestly, hold on, did not research this one. The other three.
Marbles Way, lot 1.
Yep, first one on the right.
Obviously, it's approved subdivision, all the stuff's already in place for that private system, so it's really just a matter of, I mean, there's room for capacity.
4 bedrooms,
Four
4
bedroom.
baths,
3 bathrooms,
or 3.
looking at 3
Yeah, well, I
bathrooms,
didn't bring
I
my
don't have it in
stuff.
front of me, sorry.
1 outside silkcog. And then the kitchen, dishwasher, washing machine.
All my buildings based off bedrooms anyway, so. I didn't do the math on those yet, so
What do you want to do?
I would just.
Can we
Just
approve
approve it
that?
based on the map and lot.
Okay.
Yeah.
You want to do them, okay, I'll make a motion, I don't know if you've all seen that, but I'll make a motion that we accept the application as written, pending Keith's figuring out how much money it's gonna be.
Figure out the fees.
Please. Please schedule.
I'll second that. Any further discussion? All those in favor? We got 4-0. Ruby Marbles lot 1, with 3 bathrooms.
That's halfway up City Hill.
Correct.
Ish.
To the right, yeah, I get lost.
Yeah.
You guys know where everything
Yes.
is.
Yeah, the condo's down in there.
Yeah, to go over there.
I guess this on road tonight, I'm like. no, no.
All right, we got tenant in Amber Haley.
Okay, this is, so what I did was I should show you guys.
This is the new construction.
New construction on the Davenport subdivision. This
Okay.
is the log cabin by the health center.
So,
Yeah.
that's for that one,
Yes, what's gonna happen temporarily is gonna be a temporary hookup. Now, I'll get a memo written with Kenny.
Oh,
Temporary septic tank until they get all the stuff in the ground next year, the primary gravity.
Until they put the private sewer in for the
Correct.
whole.
so it's just a tank, no septic, no field, no, okay.
Just a tank right now.
I know we talked about this a little bit last
Right.
meeting, but okay, awesome.
So
So we just have to fill the tank, pump it out, fill the tank, pump it out, if need be.
there may be a leach field, for the time being, but
Right.
yeah, but it's all temporary stuff. It's not gonna, it's not permanent.
Until there's an actual sewer line and all that run by.
You agreed on that, so I'll have them sign the documentation once I draft it up
Right.
and go from there.
And we talked about this last meeting, correct?
Correct.
Yeah. okay,
Correct.
I thought so.
Part of this,
We-
I had to have this, he gets me officially finally because Bailey threatened to stop work order on because he hadn't got a couple things for her. So she kind of used me as leverage a little bit. Plus I needed to have updated plans for the facility because we haven't changed through maintenance to
Gotcha.
bring that line down by Little Farmhouse into Seminary's area.
And that's the gray one in the
Correct.
back, yeah.
Correct, yeah.
So where is it gonna come down? Is it gonna come back?
Between Frenchie's house and Frenchie's house and IGA coming down the straight,
On the
down the
backside.
hill. They'll have drop structures. And they'll put it into Seminary's and from mail from Seminary's feed truck.
Why wouldn't they go down the road so they don't have to go
Because you have
across
to,
the street?
between the state having given you an easement and then Linda having given an easement too.
Okay,
That's
I know it crosses over right there, so it's like,
Because we kind of worked the idea of coming across into Dallas Hill, but the way they had divided the property between the family and the state became a nightmare trying to get easements, so.
so we're paving all the way, we aren't paving in town, or the state is paving to
State actually,
Dallas?
that has changed.
No, it's not going through town, is
This
it?
is
I thought it was stopping here on this side of town and picking up on.
updated
Little
plan,
Lake Road.
updated plan right now goes all the way through town.
See that part, I thought.
Updated plan comes all the way through town. That's what, that's I,
Okay.
misread it. Maintenance code all
I'll
the
look
way
at
through
it
town.
again tomorrow, but okay.
I'll do the same thing. It could be wrong. I'm hoping,
So they
it's
need
the
to
opposite
run
way.
with it as soon as they can dig this all.
I was hoping it's just, but I'm hoping you're right, yeah, sales stop, in later, go, I'm hoping. But as far as unless I knew was. All the way through.
And the only reason I think that
But I don't think it's sold.
because I didn't think I had any, I thought it stopped there, because now that changed everything. If I read that wrong, that means I have all kinds of things I gotta do.
Some right there,
I hope you're wrong.
off subject. So, anyway, agreed. So they have to meet prior to state maintenance code paving, and then obviously signing that agreement. So
Make a motion. That you have that figured out.
yeah,
All right, so, yes, go for it, Al.
Make a motion that we accept the application from Kenneth and Amber Haley for lot 004, or map 004 lot 030-2.
And then temporary septic to be hooked up
correct.
in due time. Second. Any further discussion? All those in favor? Everyone's agreeable tonight. Good. Moving on, we are here. A double. Telesis Inc. Good man.
It's just exciting. Actually,
Oh, it's not, 4 bathrooms.
It's duplexes. One duplex and the other one's kind of an up and down.
yeah, right.
43 Cross Street.
Stacked.
The bamboo lot is.
The bamboo lot.
Bamboo lot.
Okay, all right, now I'm tracking now.
Yeah.
Correct.
I'm tracking now.
Well, that's what this Telesis is, Telesis?
That's
That's,
company.
Oh, okay,
Through Craig Sargent.
that's one they clear now.
Yeah, so the one up there right now, that's
That's the bamboo,
bamboo
right,
lot.
yeah.
Okay. We have a duplex in there,
Two,
2 duplex,
right? Are they both right there?
4
I
units.
was having a hard time.
On that
figuring out
lot?
how that-
There's room to do it, but I didn't.
Holy crap.
No, hold on.
There's 2 different lots.
No, it's 2 lots.
But
Map
there's
35,
separate
lot
lots.
59, and lot 44A.
Oh, seminaries, that's right. I'm sorry, forgive me.
Seminaries
I
directly
knew
across,
that.
they bought
Yep.
Mike and Frank's mom's place.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Angelina. No, I'm sorry, I totally just know that.
Okay,
And obviously, if we can get motions separately, that'd be awesome.
sure. We're all stubbed in, right?
Correct. Both properties
There's
have
nothing crazy
stubs.
going on in there.
What, say that again?
Both properties have stubs already.
Oh, you guys have one there? They do not have water.
And we have-
That's the bamboo lot.
they
They had
had a
it
lot
taken
there.
out.
Frenchie had a stub put in. Yeah,
Well, there used to be a house there.
Right.
But we made them years way before me, we took the water out. Do I need a capacity letter, or where it's already had one at one point, it's not a problem? Okay. Make a motion.
I'll make a motion that we accept Police Sink map 35 lot 059 permit application as written.
I'll second that one. Any further discussion? All those in favor? Actually, affordable housing in town. Think about that. Exactly. More long-term rentals. All right, so we're on to the next one, which is a little smaller, across the street.
So that was the prime, I wants to do both of these, but the primary focus tonight was the bamboo lot, because he wants to get that in motion.
Is that the one we're talking about right now?
Yeah.
That's what we just did.
Yes, correct.
Correct. So this one's across the street.
That's correct.
All right. Guess I'm
And
on
that's gonna be another duplex over there too?
Correct.
Wow,
a little smaller.
yeah.
We got only 2 bathrooms, so. All right, let me get this right. I'll make a motion to, is there any further discussion on this one? No, we'll look at the next. Everything's cool. All right, I make a motion to accept Telesis Inc.'s application for map 35, lot 44A.
I'll second it.
Written. Any further discussion? All those in favor? 4-0.
You said, oh, like you thought there was gonna be discussion.
All right, Chick Hill update. Keith needs to get home for supper.
Yeah, so update for Chick Hill, we're in seasonal transition. On the mowing, spray field brought in. Just had the air compressor service for snowmaking. On Friday.
For
And-
snowmaking?
Correct.
Or,
So, compressor is used for snowmaking, when the temperature is, temperature fluctuation. So the idea is to put air pressure behind it so that you can get the water further away from the gun. So that we're not having buildup water.
sometimes
you don't know
I'm asking, why are
anything
you
about it?
making snow?
Oh, not
I'm
right now,
sorry.
not right now, yeah.
So he-
Oh, why would you want to make snow? I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, okay. So Chick Hill.
Oh, there you go.
Here we go. Good background.
Good information.
So Chick Hill, summertime, we have irrigation fields. We have
Right,
3 fields, put out about 30 million gallons in the summer over those 3 fields. 1,500 gallons a minute in the summertime.
mhm,
Probably about 600,000 gallons a day, summertime, roughly 250, yeah, so 150, 200, so about 550,000 gallons, 600,000 gallons a day on those 3 fields.
wow,
That's in the summertime. So obviously, wintertime, our lagoons only allow so much room. So lagoons 1 and 2 are your treatment lagoons, where you have coarse aeration and fine aeration, helps
Mhm.
break down all the
Sure.
materials, sediment comes out, goes into storage lagoon. It's about I think if I, depending on time of year, I think it's something like a 60-day cycle, once it comes in.
Sure.
Storage lagoon is 27 or 28 million gallons storage lagoon, somewhere in that area. So we have to, drain the lagoon in the summertime to anticipate all the room for snow melt and
Mhm.
whatever else.
Sure.
So we bring it down to about 1 million gallons and let it fill back up above the siphon line, so that we don't have any freeze ups. Anyway,
mhm,
with that said, to the winter, we have to continue to spray because we don't have the capacity to store.
I see,
So in the wintertime, we make snow. We have 7 snow guns on the backside of the property facing East Kennebago spotted.
yeah,
And what we do is we'll put out on a good year, about 10 to 15 million gallons worth of snow. So you end
wow,
up with 7 snow piles that are easily 40 to 50, probably 40 feet tall. And, you have a wind-blown capacity that goes down the hill. It's
Right.
pretty, so our snow will last, when we start in January, will last until about July, mid-July.
oh, damn,
So don't lick your lips when you go. on
right,
the
don't
trail.
need to snow there.
Someone has to go do the taste testing.
So we
I
have,
had no idea.
yeah, so
huh.
we make some, so in the snow process, it's about just under 400 gallons a minute, we're making snow.
Oh,
So
wow,
it's quite a difference. So we obviously will operate a 24-hour period. So it's what it allows, we'll operate a 24-hour period. So we'll run it all day long, come back in, take the numbers, we'll keep running as long as we can. So in that day, you can run about 550,000 gallons through a 24-hour period with those 7 snow days. When they're all running, optimally. Now, obviously, as the closest fields, because they have more pressure on the line,
sure,
as those guns fill up, because we can't manipulate the snow, we have no additives to our snow, so you can't move it.
right,
Once it's in place, it freezes.
sure,
Rocks.
it's just
It's rock solid.
solid, yeah,
Right, so obviously we've tried approaches to make it break and stuff, but here or there. But so once that gun becomes, once that somehow becomes a hazard or impedes the operation of that snow gun, we shut it down. And we just continue to go. So obviously that daily limitation spray or capacity of spray gets drawn down.
Diminishing returns.
Diminishing, thank you.
Sure.
Say that properly.
you know,
Now, cool stuff.
In the wintertime, you hope to put out 50 million gallons so that we have plenty of room for spray runoff. Because
Right.
No matter what we do between snow melt, luckily we've had small snow years, but there's I no matter what you do, whether it's in our system or, cellar drains,
right,
you bring a lot of unnecessary water in. So-
sure,
So you have to definitely we've had a few, we have had, I don't know, 1 or 2 years. I remember 2011 was one of the years that we really struggled with the weather. Tom was still there. A lot of rain. So we came within 3 feet of the vents in the lagoon liner, which is not good. I mean, it's not like, it's, you want to start, you want to continue.
Better than 3 inches.
Yeah, you want to start to process material no matter what. So DEP says you could make snow any time of the year. Because it's just a fine mist, you can't typically make snow, you don't need to spray no matter what.
Right,
You don't want you to flood anything out, but you have to spray rather than breach. So
sure,
once
absolutely.
once you become within 3 feet of those vents, you get marked on your reports because it's a concern to them.
Sure,
You're approaching those known
right, critical
breach areas,
mass,
critical mass here.
right, okay,
Right, because then it could like reach over, then it starts undermining your
Correct.
liner.
So it's-
sure.
Exactly.
Nobody wants the government looking at you.
No,
Anything.
no. Yeah, so we make snow.
I did not know
Did
that.
did you know that Tom retired from the sewer department?
Tom was my laboratory guy for, he worked for the town, at least 30 years, Tom?
Oh, yeah, I guess I did know that, yes.
3,400 forever. So, Lee, in that case, come on up and we'll give you the full tour of the facility.
Yeah, that'd be
Pretty
interesting,
cool.
actually.
So that's the update.
You know, Rangeley and Carabasset, kind of the pioneers and snow.
I was just saying, I knew Sugarloaf made snow out of there.
Yeah, so, you know, the Rangeley, technically, Rangeley has been a,
Rangeley and Carabasset Valley were the leaders, right?
they were, Rangeley was, if I remember right, Rangeley was first technically.
Yeah.
So Rangeley, fortunately for Rangeley, both systems we've had, we've been forward movement, or progressive plants,
Mhm.
so trial plants. for the
Sure.
area. So we were the first for a tertiary plant, and we're the first for a lagoon system in the state, through the state, so funded through that with trial and error. So we were the first, I think we were the first one to make snow in a capacity for wastewater capacity. Right?
Yeah, Frenchie was goofing off with it, but just like one
Yeah,
guy.
and then David Keith took off with it on a larger scale, and we had to make, then these guys realized that they didn't have the capacity for lagoons. So that next year they had to come back for more funding and get the snow,
More guns.
everything. put in.
That'd be good.
There you go.
So
Good update.
That's your.
Thank you for
update
the info.
in your history.
All right. Leave it at that. 10 is continuing business. So we have sewer connection compliance, so we're still just,
All right, so this
we have
one,
Rudy on the outlier.
this one just hit another snafu. I hate to say it, but, so obviously we have Kenny, we know we're with Kenny.
Yeah,
Rudy,
he's getting there.
Ruby, obviously with recent, very recent events with their family. I haven't approached, not even because of now, but we'll, obviously, we're seasonally wise, we know there's a stuff in place. Just a matter of him bringing a connection over, so. I will approach that as things heal up a little bit and hopefully get on track for that. There was agreement that he has, so. That's fine. That's it for those two properties. Other than that, we're good.
Rate hearing planning.
All right, so obviously, I haven't done anything since our last meeting. I need to, that's fine, ask the questions with, Wright Pierce or Wright Pierce and Main Road Water, those guys to, start to look at how we want to plan to, when we should do it, how we want to do it, et cetera, et cetera. So start building the program. So that's just kind of it'll be a progressive thing on our meetings. I'll keep continued research. We'll start to look at getting that in motion. That's the biggest thing. I want to make sure it's on here so that we know we're working on it and it has to happen. Understand schedule. So it's a placeholder for the moment, but it's definitely not necessary.
All right, number 11, new business / old business. We finally have an email here to accept Matt Holbrook's resignation from this board. He moved out of town, hopefully to help his mom, hopefully everything's good down there. So, we gotta make a motion on this.
I'll make a
Yeah,
motion.
let's just do it for,
I'll make a motion. We accept Matt Holbrook's resignation.
I'll second that. Any further discussion? All right, all those in favor? 4-0.
okay, obviously with that said, I just have to for you here, John, but If in your mind that might be willing to step up for the fifth position, that'd be awesome. Great word as it is, so I'm pretty confident we can continue to have meetings, but if you know of anybody else, like Tom mentioned, talking to Leo Seminary or somebody, but anybody else you can think of that may be interested, yeah, approach them and we can.
Okay.
Get 'em in. That's all I got.
We're doing organically, all right, 12 is, next regular sewer commission meeting is December 14th. Next board of select meeting is December 20th. That's
Well,
it for my.
that's should be November 20th.
Sure.
Yeah, that's 12th,
Right? Yeah,
November 20th is a.
sorry, November
Saturday.
8th. What is that?
No, 20th is, November. Yeah.
15th,
15th,
November 15th.
November 15th.
Well, 20 is their December meeting.
That is correct. It's not their next meeting.
Right. Okay.
All right, is there any further discussion or anything?
Al, did, all I have is one question for you, it shows it doesn't need another meeting, but did you get reimbursed from the sewer main break? From,
Yes, yep, they were very fast, right off.
as an I,
I'm squared away there, even with him, with the stuff that I did for the water.
we got squared up too. I know they paid Vector Company or Sunbury Company, and I haven't touched that M&H yet, so I just,
He was very good, we sent it, we called him, sent an email, and he was he goes, yep, I'll take care of it, and within a few days, we had a check, so.
same here, so that, so you guys know, we did bill out for that sewer main break, and again, they were prompt on payment, and everything seems to be functioning correctly. Obviously, Al's water, we don't know until, there's appear to be a leak in there, but no one knows fully until they utilize the water. So, I think we, I'm tallied it up, I think
Pretty huge mistake.
six,
What did you ever find out what M&H was?
so we, for like, for just for the town, between the town and Vector, it was like, I'll say $7,000. I don't know what else was.
I think it was, 200
So just gonna call it 9 for the sake of conversation, and MH probably was, I don't know if they were, but you know, $10,000, $15,000, probably $50,000
Heck of a mistake.
for a $4,000 job.
But they do, I mean, that's how you keep your reputation squared away for paying bills. I wouldn't hesitate to recommend that,
No, I would definitely utilize it again.
just because they're stand-up people.
That's it. All right, John.
All right, I'm gonna make a motion to adjourn this meeting at 5:34.
I'll second.
All those in favor? All right,
Beauty.
all right, thank you, Reg.